When our daily energy fades, it's natural to blame the years. But is chronological age actually the true cause of this decline, or if something entirely different is quietly draining our reserves? For many adults past 50, the modern reality is a sudden, sharp struggle with afternoon fatigue. Tasks that were once routine begin to require more effort, and stamina seems to mysteriously evaporate by midday. At 71, a man named David was caught in this exact cycle. He felt tired constantly, his afternoon energy disappeared, and he resigned himself to one explanation: he was simply getting old. Activities that had once felt entirely effortless, running errands, tending to the house, had become physically taxing. Every minor exertion left him drained. While David accepted this as unavoidable, the official medical consensus paints a different picture. Leading research institutions, including the World Health Organization, the NIH, and the Mayo Clinic, consistently emphasize that severe fatigue is not a normal, mandatory part of aging. The actual culprits stealing our vitality are hidden in unexamined daily lifestyle habits: our daily sleep routines, our physical movement, and our nutrition. These dictate our stamina far more than the calendar. Treating age as the primary cause turns it into a scapegoat, obscuring the fact that daily exhaustion may be a manageable condition rather than a biological certainty. David decided to take a closer look at his daily routines. When he audited his habits, the first thing he realized was that his physical movement had severely decreased over the years. Beginning around middle age, adults gradually lose structural muscle mass. Unless actively maintained through movement and strength training, the body sheds it over time. Two declining trend lines illustrate how a drop in muscle mass corresponds directly to a drop in baseline energy. While we assume resting preserves energy, periods of physical inactivity artificially accelerate the downward slope, making the body feel less energetic. This creates a clear paradox. Physical exertion generates vitality by supporting circulation and cardiovascular fitness. Prolonged rest actively diminishes it. The investigation into David's routine next pointed to his nighttime habits. His sleep schedule had become highly inconsistent. Poor sleep quality, changing sleep patterns, and conditions like sleep apnea directly block the body's essential process of cellular recovery. There is also a significant mental energy drain at play. Chronic stress, loneliness, and anxiety silently exhaust the body, pulling from the same reserves we use for physical activity. Emotional well-being and physical stamina are intrinsically linked. When mental health suffers, it places a heavy tax on our daily physical reserves. A failure to properly recover from physical and mental strain transforms normal daily physical effort into an unmanageable, compounding physiological deficit. The final phase of David's audit revealed clear dietary inconsistencies. He regularly skipped meals, depriving his body of consistent fuel. Energy production depends on proper nutrition. Adequate dietary protein is a biological necessity to prevent muscle starvation and sustain long-term energy production. This comparative bar chart demonstrates the effect of water intake on the brain. We can see a steep drop in cognitive concentration scores, corresponding to a very slight decrease in physical hydration levels. Even mild dehydration drastically impairs physical endurance and disrupts focus. Poor fuel, inconsistent sleep, and physical inactivity are entirely modifiable factors. They are not permanent sentences handed down by the aging process. Fatigue serves as a biological indicator that the body is operating without the correct structural support. David stopped trying to fight the aging process. Instead, he shifted his mindset toward actively supporting the physiological process of healthy aging. He implemented specific physical interventions. He committed through a daily walk to support his circulation and added simple strength-building exercises to maintain his muscle mass. He also adjusted his restoration and fuel intake. He improved his sleep routine, prioritized his protein intake, and made sure to maintain his hydration. The results were not instantaneous. It took several months of practicing these gradual shifts consistently before he noticed a clear difference in his stamina, mobility, and mood. David did not become biologically younger. He simply removed the behavioral barriers that were blocking his natural stamina and mobility. Healthy aging is about giving your body the support it needs to thrive today. It means acknowledging the physical changes that occur over time and responding to them with intention. Growing older requires the active daily protection of your energy. That protection happens through every balanced meal, every bout of exercise, and every consistent night of sleep. Maintaining lifelong vitality is an ongoing investment in your future. By supporting the factors that influence energy, physical aging transforms from an inevitable decline into a manageable condition. Our daily routines dictate our physical energy, and they also heavily influence our mental sharpness. In our next episode, we examine the simple brain exercises that practically support memory, focus, and lifelong cognitive health without the need for complex programs.
Remember, life after 50 isn't about slowing down. It's about living stronger, healthier, and happier. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. This is Longevity After 50. Adding life to years, one step at a time.